Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just sitting here in Allentown, PA, getting unloaded. Got a Schwann's load. Uh, Not actually supposed to be delivered till 6 o'clock tonight, and it was supposed to be a drop-in hook, but they decided to go ahead and live unload me up here, so just waiting to get unloaded. Wanted to talk about the CB. So a lot of truckers nowadays, they don't have a CB. I hear people saying, oh, well, I got a phone, I can check everything on the phone, this, that, and the other. Well, first off, you aren't supposed to be on the phone while you're driving, and things can change while you're out on the road. But the CB, it's good so that you can communicate with your fellow truckers. I mean, letting them know whenever you're in traffic, got lane closures, what's going on, communicate so you can find alternate routes that you might not have known about from some of the people that are more experienced than you, letting people know whenever they can get over, or what's going on. And just entertainment too. I mean, you hear people talking about crazy shit all the time on the CB. Also, a lot of shippers, they monitor certain CB channels, and so you might have to talk to security whenever you pull in to check in somewhere, and that might be the easiest way to communicate, especially with all this corona shit going on, and nobody wanting to be around anybody, stuff like that. But it's just a good tool to have. It's actually one of the first things I bought. Now, I do have to get the antennas for the mirrors, the actual antenna, so I can get better signal. Right now I pick up pretty good about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away with the one that I have. It's a built-in antenna. It uses the same antenna that the radio uses on this Freightliner, and for the TV antenna that they have for the TV, which I don't have yet, but that's a different story. But anyways, so I'm gonna upgrade the antenna so I can get better reception and be able to hear better. Right now, if they're a little bit too far away, they'll kind of crackle a little bit, or it's real low volume, so I can't hear them. So I have to, ask again in a few minutes, hey, what'd you just say? Or clarify what they said with somebody else going the same direction as me. So I will definitely be upgrading that soon. But yeah, like the third day I had the truck, I had to get this CB just so I can communicate with people out there. It really, I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm so fond of it. But also, it's just a great tool to have, and you never know whenever it can really save your ass. Like the one that I have, it actually, if I'm in bad weather or getting close to bad weather, it'll automatically switch over to a weather channel if there's some kind of warning or watch out, and let me know about high winds that I'm coming up on in a certain area, or let me know about really bad thunderstorms, or hurricanes, whatever, whatever's going on. It'll automatically switch over, and it gives me the ability to know more than what's going on whenever I'm doing my pre-plan, before I get started for the day, or what I'm checking whenever I'm on a break or sitting at a receiver or shipper. Mine also happens to have the Bluetooth. I have a little microphone right up here. Here's a little microphone. It goes up here. I have it ran up behind the CB, and then here's my CB. Like I said, it's the Cobra Bluetooth. Has a noise canceling mic. You got all your channels, your volume, your squelch, your dynamic, which is just your mic volume. You can also change the color. Has 4 different colors. And then you got your gains and all your other little trinkets that normal CBs have. And also, all of these are lit up, so at night you're able to see them and change things if you need to change them, whatnot. So on here, like I just now figured out, I just set the clock, but here's the menu for it. You got your set clock. You can set an alarm, which I leave my CB on all the time, so that might actually be useful. Set a countdown, which would be good to set for like your clock, give you a little alarm. Got your keytones you can turn on and off. Your scan for your weather. And then you have your weather auto scan, display color. You can change it blue, orange, red, green. You can adjust the brightness of it. Radio check. Sorry, I kind of scanned off. A little radio check. Change the contrast settings. And then, like I said, it has Bluetooth. Exit back to the main thing. It just, gives me the ability, I can listen to the phone through my CB speaker. I have a microphone, so it hooks up to that. It's another way of being hands-free so that I don't have to put the headset on. But anyway, it's just something that you should really invest in whenever you get out here and have a little bit of money. And, it'll pay for itself in no time. I used it 2 days ago whenever I first picked up this load, I believe. But I was headed up here, and they let us know that, hey, the road's going to be shut down about 15 miles ahead. There's 2 wrecks, back to back. I really suggest that, you try and find an alternative route. I was able to talk to some truckers, figure out a good route for where I was headed, and able to get off the highway. And, it took me a 15-minute detour to save me about 45 minutes to an hour worth of traffic. So I can't stress enough how vital the CB can be, not only for the purposes of traffic and everything else, but just the entertainment factor. So yeah, most definitely, whenever you get out here, or if you're out here and don't have one, get a damn CB. You ain't got to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They have cheaper ones that'll work good enough. They got anywhere from $80 to $160, $200. Mine, I think, was $169. So, but like I said, that was the Cobra 25 LT or LB. It's not the LTX, like the normal one they have at the Prime Shop. But anyways, until next time, y'all keep safe and keep trucking.